Hello, thanks for joining me for another beer review then. Today we're going to a brewery that I've been wanting to try probably for the best part of maybe a year and a half. Beginning of 2020 I really wanted to get hold of these beers, and then things happened and yeah, all that sort of stuff. So finally they've started to turn up a little bit more, locally in the last sort of 2 months. This is from the Beak Brewery. Sorry about the light, but this is the Lulla. It's a table beer, and it's coming in at 3.5% ABV, as you can see. So these guys are from Lewes, down in East Sussex, just to the northeast of Brighton, a little bit inland. So yeah, I've been curious about them for a long time, and then since then, lots of reviews about this brewery, etc. I know certainly Jake has been really kind of pushing for these as well, which has been good. And also trying to think of his name. What's his name? Doesn't matter, I'll come to it anyway. Sorry, Ollie. So there you go. Good shout out to Ollie from Pint Size, which is down his sort of neck of the woods, which is cool beans. So it's table beer. Let's give it a try. So the first review from these guys is a table beer. I'll leave a little bit there so I get my news in it. So beer in the glass, it looks, it's kind of a very kind of pale yellow. It's half a finger of pure white head, on top of that pure looking beer. There's a little bit of light, it's hazy as you'd expect. But yeah, let's give it a swirl and a sniff. Incidentally, this is brewed with citra and simcoe hops. Yeah, very lemony almost. Lemon, waxy lemon pith as well. Yeah, lovely citrusy type aromas as well coming in there. Grassy, hop oil, kind of lupulin type oils. It smells really nice. Let's give it a try, see what I get out of this one. Cheers. Very smooth, easy drinking beer. Very delicate. Very kind of fine almost. That's really nice. It's got a little bit of a slight kind of lemon sherbet edge underneath, but it's very minimal. Obviously ABV is nothing to talk about, being a table beer. This is a just sit back, have a beer, tasty beer. Low ABV, not too much to worry about on that front, but enough flavour there that it could well be. And you know, it's one of them deals you never know. Blindfolded, you'd never think this is a table beer. Or the ABV, you wouldn't. I don't think you'd think, oh, you wouldn't think, oh, it's a little bit kind of, that's a bit not thin. It's not the right word. It's you wouldn't think it's an ABV beer that's 3.5. You'd think it'd be a lot more, and it's not. So that's a good thing. Plenty of flavour. Table beers, yeah, I get it. They're not for everyone. A lot of people like higher ABV beers, which is great. I do as well. But having some of these kind of lower ABV beers, it's quite interesting, especially with the flavour profile of some of these table beers. I mean, one that really does spring to mind always when you mention the word table beer is the Colonel Table Beer. Probably one of the first breweries in the UK to actually come out with that. And then since then, that's what, 10, 11 years ago, whenever it was. But now, lots of breweries are starting to do them, and this is a fantastic one. This is probably one of the best ones I've had over that period. So, In terms of would I buy it again, I actually did. I've actually had this beer. I bought it last week or earlier in the week. I had it on site at the Good Shed. So Docker Beers down at the Good Shed in Canterbury, next to Canterbury West railway station. And I picked up another one. I took one home with me. I thought this is a great beer. And to see Beak Beers there, a few other places I've bought some Beak Beers. I bought 2 beers from the Bottleneck in Broadstairs, so they're starting to get about a little bit more down this way, which is really great, without having to go online to get them. If they're around locally, I'd rather buy them there. But yeah, great. And a very impressive beer for my first beer from the brewery. I've got a couple more beers to review from these guys, and it's really nice to get a review from them finally. It's just a great beer all round. It says dripping with citra and simcoe and brewed with oats and wheat for a fluffy mouthfeel, which is completely game. This little yellow beer is bursting with flavours of spruce, lemon zest and passionfruit. I don't get much spruce or passionfruit to be honest, but definitely a lemony zest, 100%. A beer for drinking, absolutely. I mean, it's just it'd be a great beer. So you could sit, if you had a load of these, you could sit back and have, you know, you could quite easily do a 3 or 4 pack of this and, you know, be fine. Great barbecue beer, for sure. Just sitting out, chilling out. A little bit more left in the can, and that's it for now on this one. Be sure to check out the brewery. All the information down below, as well as if you live in the Canterbury area, get down to the Good Shed next to Canterbury West Railway Station for Docker Beers. They've got a little kind of bottle shop in place there, where the old bottle shop used to be, back when it all started. That was about 11 years ago now. Anyway, check them out. Great brewery. This is a lovely beer. Yeah, let me know if you've had this one before or any other beers from them. Appreciate you watching. You'll take care, keep safe, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.